If you look at Toledo in comparison to other cities, we fare very well. You would never know that by looking at the events of the past few weeks.
Now at 10, what's the real story? We'll tell you what the numbers actually say about the shooting we've seen in Toledo this summer.
Back here in Toledo, it has been a violent summer in the Glass City so far. As temperatures started to rise, so did the number of shootings. Fox Toledo's Jennifer Steck joins us live, and she breaks down the numbers that might surprise you.
Well, that's right. It seems as if every day we hear word of another shooting on Toledo streets. The public and certainly the police are aware of the recent rash of violence, and police are calling it just that. The number of shootings are right on track, if not lower, than years past.
If you look at Toledo in comparison to other cities, we fare very well. You would never know that by looking at the events of the past few weeks.
Toledo Police Chief Mike Navarre has a point. 7 months into 2011, Toledo has just 10 homicides. But in June alone, 24 people were wounded by gunfire. And while the recent rash of shootings is alarming to many,
The fact that we had a number of shootings, 8 people shot in one night, is certainly newsworthy. I'll be the first to admit that.
the chief says there actually has been less gunfire compared to last year.
The number of felony assaults, which includes all of these assaults with firearms, are down so far this year through the first quarter.
Toledo police have ramped up enforcement, which includes an anti-gun task force called Operation V-Grip, to help put a stop to the recent rash of shootings. But when crowds gather, trouble isn't far behind. Organizers of this weekend's Polish festival aren't worried.
It's the safest place to be. You're probably on the safest grounds, and of course we have security as well, but there have been no problems in this festival for several years.
Well, just some other numbers to put things into perspective. Last year, Toledo had 24 homicides. So far, we're behind that pace this year, and the chief says, considering a city of Toledo's size, even 24 is a relatively low number. Reporting tonight, Jennifer Steck, Fox Toledo News.